Okay, so we are in the team select of our semifinals, or the winner bracket final, as we could call it. This is a game with Flying Potatoes versus Wolfpack Impact. They were just in time before we had a walkover on the semifinals, but it seems like they made it. So both these teams, they have fought very well last day. They both played it up to this semifinal, and I think we will have very high skill level at this game. So for the bans, we have Jax, Brom, and Kale banned out for the Flying Potato team, and also Wolfpack Impact has banned Kassadin, Sigs, and Lee Sin. So those are actually, or at least Sigs and Lee Sin, those are two champs we have seen very much throughout this tournament, and would probably have seen it more if it wasn't banned out. Same with Lulu. We have seen her quite a high amount of time for this, and I kind of understand why, because she is strong. Seems like it will be Kog'Maw and Renekton again going for the purple team, and I think they are very glad for it. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think they played both those champions yesterday. Also, you can see everyone is just using so much time waiting for something to happen. I'm just trying to plan everything out. Although blue team, it seems like they do have a very good pointer of what they want to do with their team. Also, Heelmut picks up Nami, it seems like, and the Yasuo. So those are very quickly locked in, and Nightcrawl and Dark Magic is remaining to give us their picks. So that is probably a Lulu in the top lane. What the hell am I talking about? It is a Shyvana in the top lane, a Vi in the jungle, probably either Lulu or Morgana in the mid lane. For the ADC, we have a Lucian, and we don't really know who the support is yet for the Flying Potato team. Also, with the purple team, we have a well-played Martis Mama on the Nami as support. We have seen very good plays from both a special something, and I think I saw something good from these teams yesterday too with Nami. Super Skinken on the Renekton, well played. Wolfpack Heelmut, I don't know how he means to say that, but he's on Kog'Maw as ADC, TDH Renegade in the jungle, and well played Prales, probably in the mid lane for Yasuo. And that is all, I think. Then we just have to wait 3 minutes before we start. So yeah, let me take off this so you can see the summon spells, and I will go by. A lower one. We are getting loaded up to this game with Flying Potatoes versus Wolfpack Impact. So from what I understood by the Wolfpack team or team leader, I talked to him a little bit yesterday, and he said to me they have this whole company thing behind them with sponsors and stuff, because they have dedicated coaches and stuff like that. Also, all the sponsors with things. That is kind of cool. I actually think they are the only team in this tournament having something like that. But I don't really know. He just told me very roughly yesterday. Also, in this game, it seems like it's gonna be normal pickups with white taking the red buff and Sec picking up the blue. Okay, that is actually not too normal. But whatever. That is a deep ward. No, it's actually deep defensive wards. Ooh. Okay, so they will be spawning buffs very soon. I can see bot lanes of both teams helping out. So that is one thing both of these teams do very often. They only take the bottom buff first, although if they have mana and stuff, they still do it. Mostly because of the bot lane being able to help them, as opposed to the mid laner have to help as well as the top, because the mid lane minions will come in much earlier than the bot lane, so they will end up not losing any experience in bot lane. And Martin's Mama, he gets snared up by that Ushik drain. Also, VP Helmet is getting low, so that is good lane for AMR, the Ghost, and Drain. So it seems like he just threw out another snare, but it didn't seem to land on anything. At top lane, it is mostly the same thing like normal, where Renekton will dominate in the early game. Sorry for the camera movements. Also in jungle, Vi and Zac, they are very equal. And mid lane, I should actually think that Prails do the most damage now early. But later on, the disengage will be so good from Lulu. Also, bot lane, they are pushing pretty hard in for Flying Potatoes. I'm trying to get all the minions onto the tower so they won't really lose. Or they could force the other team to lose some minions. Also, Nightcrawl, he is taking a beating from Renekton, but Renekton, he has taken some damage too. Actually, Nightcrawl coming up on top of that fight so early. That is not something you would expect. How often do you see a Shyvana coming up and forcing out a Renekton out of lane so early before 5 minutes into the game? Like you see now. So Renekton thinks he's much stronger than Ace, but he really can't do too much against that Shyvana. Shyvana is getting low too, as well as everyone. On the bot lane here, you can see almost getting down, but the heal is saving that helmet so hard. Also in the mid lane, Prails and Dark Magic, they're staying up on to each other, but TDH Renegade, he couldn't do too much as well. Revsalt on the side, coming up, Martin's Mama, he is snared down, and Amar the Ghost is also, he can't get anything of it, and that's the first blood on Tsunami. Well played. Also, you can see there's Renekton, he's so low here in top lane. Also, Nightcrawler, can you get it? Nightcrawler gets down Super Saiyan on Renekton. Wow, that is not something you will expect from a Renekton Shyvana setup. Also, Renegade is standing here on the side, but Revsalt is coming here from the side, getting in. Will they get damage onto Renegade? I don't think so, but Healnut is getting down to Revsalt. That is well played. Also, Renegade, he is taking a beating from AMR. But AMR, you're running into the tower and you should really not. Also, Prail's trying to find something, but he can't really find it right now. Meaning he will lose a lot of experience on the turret. Renegade is backed up and he is safe right now. So the total kill count is 3-0. Drain and his team, the Flying Potatoes, they've played so well throughout the tournament. None of these teams has lost any games yet. But it looks like, or one of them have to lose after this game. Also, in the bottom lane, you can see the supports going in onto each other, but can't do too much. Drain, you're not in a good position if AMR would be there. Because a bubble or a snare right now, it can really mean life or death for the players. Also, that is the snare they were looking for. There is nothing like a bubble or something that can help because the black shield is so strong against Nami. So up here you can see Nightcrawler trying to go in again on Super. But Nightcrawler is the only one having the ultimate up there right now. That is something good for him. Also, Prails, he is jumping around using his tornado. But now you see Nightcrawler, he is in level 7, but Renekton just got his dominance. That means he will at least stay safe, almost as low as he get. But Nightcrawler is so much more tankier, just from the start. So, based on the builds, it seems like Renekton will go for a Hydra first, or at least a Tiamat. And I don't know if he will do too much with that. Or go on. But something that is great to note on the top lane is that only Renekton used Hydra. Uses ultimate. Nightcrawler still has his Dragon's Descent, but he don't have the damage to use it. It seems like Vi is called up to the top lane, or is she just going over to blue buff? Seems so, and Super Skinken, you are going low. I think both Nightcrawler and Renekton will back off at least a bit. Not playing too aggressive because they don't really know if anyone is there. But now because the teleport is actually coming up. That was not a binding to hit. Renekton is backed. So not too much happening after that little fight round earlier. Why am I holding over there? And Nightcrawler, and ooh, that is some brutal damage coming out from Shyvana already. And she hasn't even built damage. That is quite sick. Just look at it. I think we might see a Dragon's Descent soon onto the turret. Because if Zack shows himself down here, Shyvana will be sure she can't take him out. Although dominance is up very, very soon on the top lane, and that is a good knockback. AMR the Ghost, he is surely dead, and Renegades picks up that kill. That means this ward might get downed. Although Prails is right inside here. It's surely a dragon. Okay. Renekton. What are you doing? I guess down here, you can see the binding hitting onto everything, but Prails is just jumping in with this Yasuo, jumping back and forward, and it seems like purple team got the dragon, but although Renegade might go down, but he has his passive up, so it wouldn't really be too much of a problem. Although top lane is a different story. Like Shyvana in 10 minutes is wrecking this Renekton. Look at the huge damage coming out there. Also, will this hit? Oh, that is a nice flash. But it didn't really do it because of the heal from Healmat. Mid lane turret goes down, and Revsalt is one picking that up. With the help of 2 other members of his team. Also, there's actually no one coming up to the top lane trying to help anyone. Because they just hope it will go fine. Also, Dark Magic, you should not have been binding there, but it doesn't really do too much damage to him because no one were actually going for him. So more pink wards put out and cleared up for Revsalt and Drain. Also Nitro on the top lane trying to get super down, but they can't really do it. None of them has the damage yet to go all in and just brute force the other one out. It's usually not like that in Rain, but now I can see Healmat. He is surely down. He had no kind of he had no heal or anything. Also Dark Magic now, he was jumped on, but they couldn't really capitalize too much on that, and that is actually the blobs coming out. Will they kill it? TDH Renegade goes down, and AMR, the ghost, takes up the kill. Also, Martin's Mama is down from Dark Magic. Also, ooh, that is surely the kill for Nightcrawl. Or is it? Yep, it was the kill. Prail's taking down the mid lane turret though, so he will at least even out the gold a little bit. It is only 3k gold right now because the purple team got the dragon earlier. But otherwise, it's not too much. Still a 3k gold lead. It can be some, but it's not really that bad before you hit like 5k, 6k. That is when some serious items is coming up on the other side, I was trying to say. As Raven says, words are easy. Also, Drain is coming here from the side. Can they get something out? I don't think so, because both Marty's Mama and Renegade is here on the side. Nitro as well going up onto the super Renegade up top, which isn't really that great. And that is a nice ultimate, although they didn't get the kill. But Dark Magic picked up the kill on Renekton is coming in from the side. Revsalt, he is just standing up already. And the turret might go down now. You see 2 very, very red bars on the health up on the Wolfpack team. So a good win wall. Turret is probably going to take some damage, and you can see Nami is trying to back off at least. Super, he have to do it. He do not afford to do anything more like it right now, but Nightcrawl is actually jumping in. Super is so low. Did he really not go down? He's under 100 health and he's a tank. That is so... Look at this. The whole health bars, or all the health bars from the Wolfpack team, they just were destroyed. That is surely the turret. But the inner bot turret is going down. And more to come, I suggest. Suppose. Yeah. My English is good today. Can actually see TH Renegade going in and taking down a red buff actually pretty fast. Although he used Smite on it, but whatever. Dark Magic taking up a blue buff for himself, and Renekton running down towards mid lane for that fight. Shyvana do not have teleport, so she have to run after it. But Dragon is up now, it's live, and we have a pause. Why? I don't know, but I'll find out. Boom, we are back. So dragon fight is currently going on. Also, all these wards are out. Super is the one being attacked on first, but you can see Drain's ultimate actually snaring up 3 people. But Prails is going huge this game. Renegade also picking up another kill for himself. Dark Magic, he do have some damage to actually contest things. And Nightcrawl is the one just crawling through the enemy team. Do we have any spells to use? The Dominance comes out. I don't think it will be enough to keep alive. But Nightcrawl, you are in the middle of the enemy team. Also, the enemy team is just running away from him. Because everyone is so low except for Nightcrawl. If he can just get into the other team, they might be huge. Also, Dark Magic, you should not go in 1 versus 2 there. Dryan is although going down. And turn off chat, and so blue team picked up the dragon, and that means 4k goal in for blue team. Also like this, and we should be good. Yeah. So I'm really sorry we lost parts of that team fight. It wasn't really too exciting. I can go back though. Somewhere, yeah, like here. Not there. Here. Okay, so here's the start of the fight. You see everyone just jumping in. Also, they were just jumping in. You can see Uchika Drain, he had his leashes on 5 people. But Prails and Renegade jumped through the team, and everyone gets very low when Nightcrawls come in, with Dark Magic's huge thing. Also, you can see here how close he actually is to getting both the enemy teams. I think if he just went a little bit further in on it, he would have gotten it. Because there is actually no one to keep anyone down. Also down here, Prails and Heelmut, they are running for their lives. But no one there could do too much, and they end up trading 0 for 0. Although the dragon goes down for blue team, so that just shows, or 0 for 0, what am I talking about? 2 for 0. But the dragon goes down for blue team, so it was a good trade for them. I will speed it up, so it will be kind of weird. A couple of seconds forward. Trying to take back lost time. Renekton going up to top lane, try and just save everything and get some farm for himself. Rates going down and the war continues. If more wards is cleared out and put out, and Nitro and Super up top here, they are going head to head, but it seems like Nightcrawl is just too strong to deal with, and I think he'll be a problem later on. More wards cleared out, and Drains is up for like 5 seconds. Although here you can see another team fight breaking out. The Revsalt goes far too deep with Drain on his hands. Also on the bottom side here you can see AMR the Ghost going in, and Prails actually takes a lot of damage onto him, but it's actually the Ghost taking that kill. So Prails is on the wrong side of this map. Although that is a nice Nightcrawl coming in from the side. Will he get everyone down? You can see Prails down here, 1 versus 3. Will he get out? I don't know, because he is stand up and Ghost just takes him down. So that is something. So like this, 4x blue buff getting taken down by the blue team. Same with the red buff, and they will just back off a bit. Seems like. So the score count is 11-4, and now you can see the Super is actually just taken so far down. Nothing too much happening. But we are very soon back to normal pace of the game. Top lane turret going down to both Nitro and Revsol. There is no one that really can contest it. 4 purple team players down here on bot lane, taking down turret very quickly. There is no one there to contest it yet. Dark Magic, you're in the wrong spot if you want to do anything, because that wind wall just stopped everything you tried. But that inner turret now is going down. Also, Super Skinken, he is taken down so low. Nightcrawl is super tanking, just running around in their team. Also, that is Revsol picking up that kill. So they're going brutal into the base. So much damage going over to the turrets. And here you can see Renegade jumping into the middle of the team. That is probably not something he wanted to do, because he was taken low and now he has to back off using his ultimate, which isn't up for about 2 minutes, I think. Also, that is the first inhibitor of the game, and they can just back off without any problem. Also, Drain, you are not in the spot you want to be. Red buff taken up by Nightcrawl and his team. Probably AMR the Ghost taking it. Also, they might back now, but Revsalt, what are you doing? So that is a nice bait. If they can get it now, Mart's Mama, you're in trouble. Prails. Now he managed to jump over the wall, and he is safe for now. So that is super good play by Flying Potatoes. Wolfpack Impact, it seems like they have some trouble right now, because they are not looking too good. Also, this ward here, can they just teleport in with Nightcrawl? Because Nightcrawl versus 4 people, that will probably not end very good, because he managed to just jump out, but Baron is healed up to full health again. Now Dark Magic on his side with Renegade. Will they get anything good from it? Because that is a good wave. I don't know what it hit, but it definitely hit something. And Renegade, you should just jump away, and that is a beautiful wind wall. Also, Dominance is taken out, and that passive from Kog'Maw couldn't hit anything. Not even the big ward. Right. What? Banging off again, so... Oh, that is some sneaky play. Will he get down Renegade too? He gets Renegade. That is super good plays from Dark Magic, although I don't know if he will get all the blobs. It doesn't really seem like it, but now it's the blue team trying to get down the Baron. And they actually do it very quickly, but they don't have the health bars to tank it. Although, no vision, and that was close. So backing off with that blue buff. Purple buff, not blue. And it seems like Dragon is going down to Nightcrawl if he decides to go in for it. He doesn't have his Dragon Descent right now, I think. Or, actually, he do. He doesn't have his teleport. That was what I'm trying to say. Because he used it in the Baron Pit. And they were jumping down for it. So, it's a very good Dragon, like, stall by Nightcrawl earlier. Which actually resulted in his team getting it. And that is something they really want. Because now they are 12k or 11k up from Wolfpack. And it seems like they just want to continue increasing it. Because this million turret, it is next focus target now. Also Renegade, he is snared up, but he is one of the tankiest members of his team. And it doesn't really seem like it would do too much for him. Also, if we look here, his passive, it is up. So it would be actually not too much problem if he got taken down. But as well, now they might go in for a kill because Lulu is in bot lane. Although she has some movement speed to get up, she can't do it too quick because she don't have teleport and anything. So yeah. That is surely the turret going down. Also, Renegade jumping in on the team. Nightcrawl is taken down to half health, but look at that huge black shield. Taking up all the spells. Also, Healmat is taken down, so that's a double kill for Lulu. It's a triple kill. It's a freaking triple kill up on the side here. And Nightcrawl can just stand there, tanking up most of the damage from this turret. And it seems like he's going very low though. And that is surely the surrender. So, semi-final surrender. That is not something you see very often.